Hello, I'm Mayor Michael P. Londeau. Twice a month, the Westland City Council meets at City Hall to conduct the regular business of the city. They go through and discuss agenda items as needed and then vote to approve, deny, or postpone each item. The purpose of this program is to shed a little more light on some select items that were brought up at the meeting. So on this edition of After the Gavel, I will be going into detail on a few things from the April 17th City Council meeting. For the April 17th meeting, we had some items on the agenda that I wanted to expand on. The first was submitted by our IT department. We were asking council to approve a licensing upgrade for our CityWorks platform. Recently, the city purchased a new sewer truck for the Department of Public Service, and this will upgrade and bring the new truck online and allow it to communicate directly with our work order management system. Basically, this allows the truck to send issues that are found during sewer inspections to the system so work can get started quicker and keep everything organized. This will assist our flood mitigation team to prevent and treat issues related to basement flooding in a timely and efficient manner. A little farther down the agenda was an item that many drivers will appreciate. The approval of this item allows for the installation of 48 new LED streetlights on Wayne Road between Warren and Joy. The lights will use existing poles with new arms and lights that will be installed by DTE. In addition to the cost savings achieved by the energy-efficient LED lights, drivers and pedestrians will benefit from the enhanced visibility leading to safer travels. Earlier this month, we held a study session to discuss an organizational study for the fire department. The meeting was attended by myself, the entire city council, representatives from our fire union, Plant Moran, and Manitou Incorporated. That meeting led to a request to approve the proposal submitted by Manitou. Now that it has been approved, they can commence with gathering information about our fire department so they can make recommendations. They will be looking at staffing, deployment of resources, station locations, and recommendations for replacement of vehicles and equipment. This study will give us the information that we need to make sure that our department is meeting standards and using best practices to keep our residents and fire personnel safe at all times. In the new business section of the meeting, there was a public hearing on CDBG grant and home program funds. CDBG stands for Community Development Block Grant. These are funds from the federal government that are used locally to manage programs for low and moderate income residents. This public hearing is to share how the city plans to use the money and to get input from residents. Housing and Community Development Director Joanne Campbell will compile all of the information and submit a final CDBG plan to HUD in May. Next up, we had a ZBA appointment on the agenda. The Zoning Board of Appeals grants or modifies the zoning ordinance based on practical difficulties or unnecessary hardships. Mr. David Rappaport has served on the ZBA since 2015, and he's only missed one meeting in that time span. He has also been serving as a planning commissioner since 2013. He does a great job, and that's why I was pleased to recommend him for reappointment, and I'm glad the City Council approved him once again to serve the citizens of Westland. Our planning director, Mo Ayoub, has been very busy with MAIN. That is the Michigan Avenue Innovation Network. This group, consisting of 7 communities, is looking into ways to improve the Michigan Avenue corridor. They will be looking at gauging the possibility of electrified surface transportation and electric vehicle infrastructure possibilities, as well as bus rapid transit lines. The communities are working together to secure grants to move this project forward. We were asking the City Council to approve $6,000 to meet requirements of the local match portion of a $50,000 grant from SEMCOG. The next item up for approval at the meeting was authorizing the allocation of ARPA funds to make building and property improvements at the Westland Police Station. This allows us to use the Federal American Rescue Plan Act money to replace the entire roof of the building, replace and expand the parking lot, extend the sidewalk along Ford Road, add a new boiler system, training department entrance, and streetscape features with new lighting for pedestrians. All of this will work to add to public safety, improve operational concerns, and employee wellness. The second City Council meeting of the month typically includes items that recently went before the Planning Commission and are now before the City Council for approval. Planning Director Moe Yu presented the site plan for a new development of 16 single-family homes. There will be 3 different styles of homes built on Carly Court, which is east of Schumann between Cherry Hill and Palmer. The last thing approved at the April 17th City Council meeting was a rezoning request. A developer wants to build a Take 5 oil change facility at the corner of Warren and Newburgh. The building will be an outlot of the Lowe's parking lot. It was zoned as General Commercial Business District, and the request is to change the parcel to Vehicle Service District zoning. In the past, City Council has been reluctant to approve auto-oriented business in the Shop and Dine District, but we worked closely with the developer, and they came up with a very nice looking building constructed with high quality building materials that will definitely enhance the area. The last thing I want to mention is something I brought up in my comments at the end of the meeting, and I want to repeat here in case anyone missed it. We will be holding our annual Earth Day celebration this Friday, April 21st. Beginning at 10 a.m. at Wildwood Elementary School, we will be going over our latest Mission Green efforts. You can also check out our fleet of electric vehicles, pick up some free LED light bulbs, and see some cool benches that were made from recycled plastic collected by Wildwood students. Thanks for tuning in to this episode of After the Gavel. I'll be back again after the next City Council meeting, which is scheduled for Monday, May 1st at 7 p.m. You can visit our website at cityofwestland.com to see a copy of the agenda and support materials as soon as they are prepared. We'll see you then.